Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this DIY, we are going to be using 7 of these punch ladles from Dollar Tree. I won't be using the entire ladle. What I will be using is the handle. I also have this hot knife, and I'll use it to cut the handle away from the scoop. I went ahead and did one ahead of time off camera, and this is what it looks like. So all I need to do is measure and see where I need to cut it. You can also take a marker and mark where you need to cut. And I'm just going to line this up and eyeball it. Just heat it up on the stove and go from there. And of course, don't use it for food after that. So I'm going to do the remaining ones off camera and then come back. Okay, I'm done removing all of the handles. Alright, I changed the attachment on my heating knife. And the reason I did it is because I want to put a hole right in the middle of the smooth part. This is not the part that I cut. This is the end of the ladle, right here. Here's where I cut, and here's where you hold it. This is where I want to put the hole. And I want to put it right in the center. Just like that. So now I have holes in each one, okay? Let's just line these up side by side. I've already marked this one, so I want to mark this in the same spot. Now there's a mark there, but you can barely see it if you can see it at all. So what I'm going to do next is glue these to one of the Dollar Tree napkin holders. So I'm going to use my hot glue along with some of my Gorilla Glue. And this is the clear grip glue. So I'm going to start in the center. Now the line that I made is going to go on the lower part of the napkin holder. So now I'm going to take my glue gun and hold this down and apply some glue right underneath it. I'm going to hold that down while the hot glue sets up. And now I'm going to flip it over and put some on the other side. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Again, I'm going to find a line and put that on the bottom. Okay, moving on. I've completed this side. So now I'm going to place these 2 handles on the napkin ring to see where I need to glue them on this side. And then put the glue on there. Okay, so now we have this. Now I'll let the Gorilla Glue set up overnight. I also have this mirror that I found in the Dollar Tree Plus section. It was only $5. You can't see the mirror because I've already taped it off. And the reason for that is because I'm going to spray paint the frame with this silver spray paint. Okay guys, I'm back and my glue has completely set up. Right here, you can clearly see the glue. So I'm going to cover it up with some mirror towel. So I'm going to do 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, up and down, and then 5 across. So I'm going to take this and put it right over the glue. Just like so. So now I'm going to take some of this bling wrap, and it comes like this. I'm at the very end of what I have here. So what I did was just cut it right down the middle, and I'll link it below in the description. I went ahead and cut 1 single row off, and then I measured from here to here, and I'm going to put it right in the center. I'm only going to put it on three of these, so the center ones and these. And I'm going to glue it on with some hot glue along with some of the Dollar Tree Fix-All. I'm also going to use a popsicle stick to spread it. So now I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue and put it right on the bottom. And then on the top piece. Okay, so I went ahead and did this side as well. And as you can see, there's a little bit of an opening there. Here too, I need to cut this one down in here. And then I went ahead and put it on the back of each one of these as well. And you'll see why later. Next, I have some of these rectangular shaped rhinestones. And I got these at, I think, Hobby Lobby or at Joann's online. I'll have to check to be sure, but I'll leave it in the description below. Alright, so what I'm going to do is use my glue gun to glue some of these on. I want to put it here. I'm going to put one here, 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 and here. So now I want to put 2 up here. And now I'll put 1 right in the center. And I'm going to do that to this one, and this one, then come back. Okay, I'm done with that. Of course I have glue webs I have to clean up later. So now I'm going to put 1 right in the center of these as well. Okay, I'm done adding my rhinestones, and I also added 1 here as well, all the way around. So now I want to add some diamonds just to bling it up some more. And I'm going to use some of these Dollar Tree diamonds. Alright, so what I'm going to do is glue 3. I'm going to glue 1 here, here, and here. So I'm just going to start right in the center. I'm just going to keep adding them as I go. Okay, I'm done adding my diamonds. Now what I want to do is add some chandelier pendants. And I have these. And I picked these up at Amazon, and I'll link them below in the description. These have jump rings on them. Just open the jump ring and put it inside a hole that I burned earlier. Just like that. Now all 7 pendants are attached. So I'm going to clean up the glue webs, and then set this aside. All right, back to my mirror. As you can see, I did spray paint it silver. And the reason being is because I'm going to put some of this mesh bling on the frame of the mirror. Naturally, I want the background to be silver as well. I cut some strips of bling from my Totally Dazzled bling wrap, and I'll link it below. So I've already pre-measured. For this particular mirror, I'm going 7 rows across. So first I'm gonna put a strip here and at the top. And I'm gonna use some of my Dollar Tree Fix-All to glue it down. And just stretch it out right across it. Now I'll do the same thing up here. So now I'll take this piece and measure it from here to here and then cut it. Now same thing, just put the glue on top. Now I'll do this side. After that, I'll trim the outside of the frame with more bling. Alright, so I'm done adding the bling all the way around the frame. I didn't get to the sides yet, but I will. But before I do that, I'm going to trace this onto the project board and cut it off. And this will give me a back panel for a more completed look. Okay, as you can see, I'm done cutting out the back panel and it lines up perfectly. So next I'll glue it on with some hot glue and Gorilla Glue. After that's done, I'll come back in with more bling and trim the sides of the frame. And I'll also show you how to attach the hook. Okay guys, I'm back. And as you can see, I put bling on the side of the frame as well. So what I'm going to do next is add some of these rhinestones to the frame as well to blend both pieces together. Here I have my glue gun. So I'm going to start here. There's a row of bling here and here. So I'm going to start right inside this and right above this one. And now I add another one right beside it. And then one right above it. Now I'll take another one, but I'm going to go in a different direction. Now I'm going to turn it around and do it on this side as well, then I'll come back. Okay, I'm done adding all of my rhinestones around my frame. I went ahead and did like a little design in the middle. I took my ruler and measured to find the center. And once I found the center, I put down the middle rhinestone, put one on each side, put 2 above, same thing here, and I did it here at the bottom and the top as well. And you guys remember that I cut the poster board last night to fit on the back. I'm going to go ahead and use Gorilla Glue along with some hot glue to glue this down on the back. And then once I do that, I'll attach the hook. So I'm going to flip this over and put some pressure on it and let the back panel bond to the frame. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this back over. So I'm going to take one of my sawtooth hooks and hammer it in place. I'm going to use my finger to push it down. So now what I want to do is go ahead and remove the tape and the paper. So one more thing I want to do to this. I'm going to take some of this bling, and I've already cut strips from it like this. And I'm going to put it right inside the frame. I'm going to trim the mirror with it. Like that. And now I'll go around the entire mirror. Once it's done, I'm going to clean the mirror completely and then move on to the final step. Okay, here's my mirror. It's all cleaned up, so I want to turn it this way. So now I'm going to take this part, and I'm sure there's still some glue webs on there, but I'll clean it all up later. And I'm going to glue this on here. Like that. Again, this is the top. So what I'm going to do is take some of my Gorilla Glue and put it right on the back of the napkin holder. Make sure that it's straight. So now I'm going to take some hot glue and go right in to reinforce it. Spin it around and do it on the other side as well. So now I'm going to take some of these beads from this beaded necklace from Dollar Tree and put it along the bottom just to cover up that glue. So again, I'll go back in with some more hot glue and slide the beads in place. The first time I used 4, this time I'm going to use 6. Again, I'll take 4 more. See if you can see that, just like that. Now I'll let the glue set up overnight. Then I'll come back and let you see what it looks like on display. I used the color changing LED lights from Dollar Tree to light up my wall sconce. I simply placed the light in the middle of the napkin holder. Okay everyone, this concludes my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.